Well, welcome to the morning review. So, last night I did like a live journal. I must have been talking for like an hour and 45 minutes. I uploaded it. It's literally, I don't know, a minute and a half, I think. I'm so annoyed. So I thought I'd see if I can do it again. Let's pour coffee. That's so annoying. What was I going to talk about? A lot of annoying things happening at the minute. Like my Facebook ban. That's pretty annoying. For hate speech. Um, and then my internet got cut off, I think. Now, I didn't know. I was trying to work out if I got a YouTube strike because I don't know. It's possible, isn't it? The way, my reputation. And I haven't actually read. I've been told that the YouTube can be quite, the prince of YouTube can be quite strict about what you post. But I literally have no idea. My son just said don't go sticking your muff on it, or they'll cut off the internet. I guess he's a YouTuber. He said he'd be furious. Um, so that's all I thought the rules were. So don't stick them up on YouTube. I'll be okay. So I've just used that as my boundaries. Anyway, so I got DSN server error the other day. I was trying to upload. Things take so long anyway. I've got crunk Wi-Fi, I imagine, which I didn't set up because I used to have Wi-Fi when my son moved in. Apparently, it was too rubbish for anything, and so he changed it. And then when he moved out, he got me a new one. So it's not even what I wanted. He didn't ask me. I'm not being ungrateful, not completely. He didn't ask me what internet I wanted or what provider I wanted to use because I do have my own sort of ethical peridiums that I live within. But anyway, so I didn't know if I got a strike by YouTube. I know I'm working this out. Um, and the other thing is right. I just reset my Wi-Fi the other day because I'd forgotten the password. I'd lost the card with it on because my other son came over once and wanted to log into it, wanted to jack it or ride it or whatever you call it, log into it. Normally, I think people just say, and I put the card somewhere with a thing on. Can't find it. I don't know. I know I said put it in my pants drawer because I remember it's there. I always put things in my pants drawer to remember and then forget. But so to reset the password, reset it to my son's email address because he set up the Wi-Fi as a parting gift to his mother, and to send a password reminder to him, text him to say you're gonna get, because this is what happens if you get, like my other son's got like a now food thing. He sometimes texts me, so you might get a text to say I've got food delivery. Just ignore it. And so I text him to say you're gonna get a password reminder. Next thing, the internet's back on. He next me. He next me the next day. Texts me the next day saying what email? It's like don't worry about it now. It's already on. So I think that sounds a bit fake to me. That sounds a bit of a fraud situation. So I don't know. I did wonder if my hex has stuck me onto his family package or something toxic and controlling like that. I don't know. But anyway, then my internet came back on, so I don't know. I didn't clearly get. I was so overjoyed when my internet come back on the other day, and I could read the Google News for one. Um, that I hadn't got a strike from YouTube, and if I had, it would have been overbaked, overturned, and I was free to express my wily ways. Look, I've got an Nike haircut, and I've got my Alice Cooper cup. I know. I got this in Bristol. The handle's broken on it though. It's a bit sad. So it's not, I don't use it very often. Anarchy arises from the ancient Greek an meaning without, and archos meaning leader. Anarchism is generally defined as a political philosophy which holds the state to be immoral, or alternatively opposing authority in the conduct of human relations. Proponents of anarchism. Proponents? I can't read, I don't got my glasses on. That's how anarchic I am. Advocate stateless societies based on hierarchical voluntary associations. I don't know really. That leader. It would be any. That's autonomous, isn't it? Really, it's my autonomous cup, I think, rather than anarchic. Sometimes it's nice to be led down strange paths. by strange men, I think. um, Heresy. Anarchy, really, isn't it? That's what I was saying the other day about being a heretic. When I got legs over on Elm Hill, I think I probably am. Probably am. That's what I wanted to worry about, really. All I wanted to ramble about was my internet issues. That is not normal, though, is it? That's somebody's fiddling somewhere up the fucking line with my internet. I know. I think it's the Trojan Horse Mafia, to be honest. I do. But there we go. If I do another hour and 45 minutes rambling and it just goes to 1 minute, do you know how annoyed I'm going to be? I'm going to be so annoyed, so annoyed. You'll never get all my information. I'm just having a coffee today in bed. I've just woken up, which is good. I had some coffee left over from yesterday because I had been off the coffee. I thought Scorpio Moon blow it all out the window, to be honest. I've got a different brand of coffee. Hopefully this one's not carrying hep. I had a pot made yesterday because I was decorating, so I just heated it up in a saucepan. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to do today. I might go to town. I need to crack on with decorating. Painted half the floor. Showed you around yesterday, but then that didn't load, so I think you've just stolen it for perving over or whatever. Data collection. Loads of things to crack on with. Need to get on with this. I did read in my what's a Pluto's conjunct or whatever that Pluto's got junked. Pluto's got a junk box. Junk box is a junky thing, isn't it? That's where junky came from, I think. Oh, but I mean, my daughter used to have a cat called Junk Box. We took it to the vet, and I had to register it. And I said it's called Junk. She goes, "You can't tell him it's called Junk Box." But why not? I thought it was quite funny because you've got, well, junk's all sort, isn't it? Like, junk could be anything. Like doodah. What are you going to do with all that junk inside that trunk? I don't know. I always think that's what you got, the junk you got down your trousers, to be honest. That's your junk box to me. But anyway, junk box is where junkie keeps all his junk. I don't know. That's what it was to her anyway. I've gone off on a tangent. Everyone's got a junk box though. My house is a fucking junk box. My house is a junk box. I love the term junk. I think it's brilliant. I've completely lost what I was going to say. What was I going to say, Dad? Junk box is a great name for a cat, though, isn't it? I think so. You bunch of junkheads. What the fuck? Oh God, that's what I was gonna say. Oh my God, that's right. Literally, I am 50 and tired of everyone's bullshit. Do you know what? Hate speech, right? For calling her a fag wife. I did do it. It wasn't hate speech. And I could go around this in every different angle I could go around in. When he left, right, he took my Marquis de Sade poetry book. Now, whoever's reported that as hate speech, if it is him, do you know what? I'd like to go round and take that book and rip out the pages and stuff them one by one down his throat while sprinkling salt into his eyes. I don't know. Do you know what? It's not fair. It's not right. And it makes me feel intolerant about the whole situation. The fact he stole it, for one. I didn't read it. I don't know. I was going to buy that, in fact, talking about the Marquis de Sade, as we were, for my son, who's a French student, in French. That's what I was going to do. I haven't done it yet, so there we go. Fucking hell. Hate speech. It's a game, isn't it? There's a lot of sexual tension on Facebook, I find. I think there is. Undiluted passion. I just have to take the hit, really. I do. I'm not going to be labelled as homophobic, though. I'm not. Oh, hate speech. I think I forget what I've talked about where, to be honest. It is along the lines of I can hate someone, and they're not. It doesn't matter. Yeah, regardless of gender or sexual identity or whatever else, I consider myself as I don't even know, gender fluid, non-binary, whatever the term is. I was called it pansexual. But I can hate someone on their on any grounds. I mean, hate isn't very loving, is it? But or Buddhist, I don't know. It's their karma maybe, regardless of their gender, and they can't say that's a hate crime against like homosexuals or like a gay hate crime because I don't like someone because they just happen to have a, I don't know, some gender identity difference. Oh, it's not even that, is it? I don't even know what they want to label it. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, there's me. Hate crime. I do hate him. He's a hate crime. She did though. She did have spinach on the teeth. I think it's wrong that he didn't tell her. It's not a hate crime, is it? No, I don't know any gays who want to go out with spinach on their teeth. I don't think so. I don't think so. When they're threatening to stab people, it takes the seriousness out of the situation, doesn't it? I'm gonna stab you! Got half a cabbage hanging off your mouth. I don't think so. People ain't gonna take you seriously. It's not really gay anyway, is it? Stabbing people. I don't think. Maybe. Unless it's all wigs. I don't know. I don't know. Did I have a new chicken hair? I done quite a good job really, didn't I? I wasn't meaning to do this. I was saying someone, I saw like my neighbour the other day, yesterday in fact. Because I like your hair. She's a really nice lady. Like, oh God, I'm not labelling people. She's a nice lady anyway. She is nice. She's a nice looking lady. It looks like she comes from a nice background, which I actually do as well. I just like to wear a mask. But so I started telling her the story. I always do that. She probably didn't want the story. She just wanted to give me a compliment. So I started to trim it up yesterday or the other day, and then it just ended up being this. Sometimes you just have to roll with it, don't you? I think you do. I did actually used to have a Mary back in the day. I had a red one, like it was long, like this, long. I didn't put it up very often, but there's a photo of me somewhere sitting in a churchyard in a Freddy Krueger jumper that I robbed off an ex-boyfriend. And red mohawk. I know, in monkey boots or something. Looking less hysteric, I think. There we go. That's a bit of excitement, isn't it? I showed you around my house yesterday, my decorating, how it's coming on. Really, because I just wanted to live journal it so you could see the progress. But I didn't. Is that it, really? I feel like talking more. Because I like looking back on things and it's a record, isn't it? A historical record of importance. Do you know what? I said to my son at the beginning of lockdown, I don't know if people have done this, they must have done. This is my 23. I said to all my children actually, well, the ones that were talking to me, all the hundreds of them that were talking to me, the litters of children I've produced, thrown. My eldest son, anyway, I said to him, because he was interested in the history of things, he's actually a strange one he's not a strange one. He's not what you expect, like most people. For a chavvy builder, he's quite interesting. It would be if he got to develop these ideas. But I said you should do a history journal, because journal through the lockdown as a history capsule, because he was interested in the history of it, about it being the biggest thing that's happened, because that was all trending, wasn't it? Being this is the biggest thing that's happened since the Second World War, and I did say you should journal it. I don't think you did though. I think the journaling periods of time is quite interesting. I remember I was thinking about this the other day as well. When I lived in Hertfordshire, in Bishop Stortford, I remember, because it was on Blue Peter, putting time capsules in. I remember putting one in the garden. I can remember where I put it. And I was wondering the other day, I wonder if it's still there, if anyone's dug it up. Because I have Google Maps the garden. It didn't look to change that much. So, and I can't remember what exactly I put in it. Quite interesting though, wouldn't it? Maybe I should just rock up and say, can we go dig up the garden? I've got a friend actually who's got a metal detector. Put in a biscuit tin. And, what was in it? I wonder what was in it. Maybe I'll just stop there at 15. That's good enough. That'll load, won't it? Hopefully.